From young talent to blue scary depth, key takeaways from Chelsea v Arsenal. After the WSL clubs ended US tours with a Washington friendly, we look at big talking points on and off the pitch. Chelsea depth. Sonia Bompastor made 6 changes at the break and a further 5 just past the hour, ensuring the 11 that finished was different from the 11 that started the 1-0 friendly win over Arsenal in Washington. The fact that Chelsea did not at any point look significantly weakened tells you everything about the players at their disposal and the level they are operating at. Consider that they are still without the long-term absentees Mia Fishel and Sam Kerr, that Aaron Cuthbert picked up a knock against Gotham FC, Lauren James was rested as a precaution and Katarina Macario isn't expected back until the start of the season at best, and Chelsea's squad is scarily good. 9-day deadline. Arsenal have 9 days until they welcome Rangers to Boreham Wood for a Champions League qualifier. Win that and they play Atletico Madrid or Rosenborg 3 days later for a place in the second round of qualifying towards the end of September. The side were bitterly disappointed to crash out at the first qualifying stage last year, months after dramatically securing third in the league to get there. Avoiding a repeat is critical. They have had more time to prepare and games against Washington Spirit and Chelsea have been important preparation. However, while it is unfair to take too much from a preseason friendly, it was clear from the loss to Chelsea that there is plenty to be worked on. We still lack a bit of clarity on when to change the point of the attack and to recognize where the free player is, said Jonas Eidval. We lacked consistency in giving those passes and making those decisions. Sometimes we did it really well and sometimes we took the wrong decisions, and we need to learn from that. The starting 11 was light of a few expected regular starters, with the new goalkeeper Daphne van Domselaar and forward Stina Blackstenius not expected to be ready until the UWCL qualifiers and Victoria Pelova a long-term absentee. The newly recruited Mariona Caldenti and midfielder Leah Walty featured in the second half, Emily Fox remained on the bench and Lotte Wubbenmoy and Beth Mead were omitted as a precaution. But, when you consider Chelsea's absences, the gap is clear. New signings solid. Lucy Bronze appears to have slotted into the Chelsea backline with ease after her move from Barcelona. The right back looked comfortable before she was withdrawn at halftime, troubling the Arsenal defense and not being hugely tested defensively. Her fellow new recruit Sandy Baltimore, who joined from Paris Saint-Germain, got her first Chelsea goal within 3 minutes of entering the fray and brimmed with confidence. For Arsenal, Sweden's Rosa Kafaji was handed a start in a strong, albeit not full-strength, lineup and we saw glimpses of her creative potential in a solid first 45 minutes. Caldenti didn't look out of place after her entry on 60 minutes, and could have had a goal had she not seemed a little surprised by the arrival of the ball at her feet on the edge of the area. Captain leads way for young talent. In a superstar-packed Chelsea squad, the mature performances of the 18-year-old Dutch midfielder Week Captain and 20-year-old Japanese forward Maika Hamano were big highlights. Both showed flashes of creative brilliance, Captain in a curving defense-splitting pass and Hamano when she leapt in to dispossess an off-guard Kim Little before providing the assist for Baltimore's goal. For Arsenal, Kafaji showed why she is so highly rated in Sweden, and the 17-year-old centre-back Katie Reed continued to look incredibly assured in pre-season. Bompastor takes first blood. Any concerns about the transition from Emma Hayes to Bompastor will not have been allayed by a pre-season defeat of Arsenal, but taking first blood in the tetchy rivalry will have helped to build excitement about the future under the new manager. We worked really hard as a team, said Bompastor. The result is good, even if we know we still need to work. These 2 games, against Gotham FC and then Arsenal, have been good to help us progress. Hayes did a brilliant job at preparing the squad for this period. Her commitment to getting competitive minutes into the legs of Chelsea's future stars before the end of the season is paying dividends for Bompastor. Overseas tours. From basketball games and community projects to history tours and trips to the White House and New York Stock Exchange, these tours in the US have been jam-packed. How commercially successful they have been for Arsenal and Chelsea will likely take a bit of time to determine, but with broadcast rights picked up by DAZN and exposure to the lucrative US marketplace maximized, they are likely to be regular presents. A crowd of 15,062 watched Arsenal's game against Washington Spirit, but that was topped by the 17,130 who came to Chelsea v Arsenal, demonstrating the overseas appeal of the WSL. Support a news organization that's not for sale. It's the start of a new football season. And you know what that means: misplaced optimism, record signings that will be shipped out on loan by January, and expensive replica shirts plastered with logos for gambling companies, online casinos, and crypto firms. This season, 11 out of 20 teams in the Premier League will have betting firms as their main front-of-shirt sponsor. You'll catch every moment of the season, from wonder goals to VAR shockers, in the Guardian's football coverage, but what you won't catch anywhere on our website, app, newspaper, newsletters, or podcasts is a gambling ad. Having reported extensively on the harms caused by gambling addiction, The Guardian announced a worldwide ban on betting advertisement in June 2023. We remain the only major media organization to have taken this step. It's a move